There's two reasons that I use irony so much on this YouTube channel. The first is because it's a shield to put in between my psyche and all of the cancer and inhumanity that makes up the online political discourse realm. And the second reason I use irony is because it's the only way to reconcile all of the contradictions that I constantly carry within myself and within what I'm doing on YouTube. How do I make a video that is radically centrist when there's a good chunk of my audience that, and I know this based on the YouTube analytics, watches channels that in the live stream just a few hours after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, they were saying things like this, that he deserved it. And I know there are also people watching this video who would agree with a tweet like this one that says Charlie Kirk deserved what he got because he was a fascist and he should have took some personal responsibility and was an evil man. And then on top of all of that, while I'm thinking about what to say in this video, I see a video like this one.
I fear that people don't understand that political violence isn't just gun violence. Charlie Kirk has been politically violent since he stepped in the game. That man is anti-trans, anti-women, anti-black people, anti-immigrants, and then some. And he puts his money where his mouth is, right? He funds anti-trans organizations. He funds media outlets that push red pill bullshit specifically to young men. He's one of the top dogs when it comes to dividing people politically. He has been politically violent for 10, 15 years now. And it's weird if you hop on this app and you think you're taking some like moral high ground by telling oppressed people that they don't get to be relieved at what happened today. I'm not pushing an agenda, but I understand their emotions. And you getting on this app as like a white man or someone who doesn't fully understand what's going on and saying, oh, well, no one deserves to be hurt. Charlie's been hurting people since he stepped in the game.
This video has 4 million views and 600,000 likes. This is cancer. This is demonic. This is a particular left-wing philosophy that states that you deserve political violence if you're anti-trans or anti-immigrant, which none of those terms mean fucking anything. Being anti-trans, anti-immigrant, getting called a Nazi, all of those terms just mean whatever the fuck the most psychotic, demented, transgender sex worker thinks it means. And I don't know why anyone cares. And I regret wasting my time for the past couple years trying to communicate with people like this. And I don't regret at all fostering an audience of left-wing people who recognize this as complete insanity and a cancer on their own side, quote unquote. And I've talked to many people over the past 2 days, some of whom are squarely on the left, who agree with this. And it's just like, you know, this pathology of both-sidesing. I have an urge to both sides here. You know, Mike Lee posted memes when the Minnesota lawmakers were assassinated. And Donald Trump Jr. and Charlie Kirk, for that matter, made jokes when Paul Pelosi had his head bashed in with a hammer and was bleeding out in the ICU. So I was thinking about this for the past legitimately 2 days. I don't know what to say. I don't know what insight to offer. There is none as of right now. What I do know is that there are disgusting psychopaths who believe that Charlie Kirk deserved to die because their stupid fucking left-wing ideology tells them that if you are anti-black or anti-immigrant or anti-trans, again, non-words that mean nothing, then you deserve death. And the thing is that's insane. But you know what? You know what's going to happen? Probably. What will probably happen is a left-wing influencer or someone who celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk will themselves be killed or shot. And then everyone on the right will go, oh, well, they were celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, so now this person deserves it. And then we all just become equally degenerate. And then the truth gets buried at the bottom of a bottomless pit. And then I suppose we'll figure it out from there. So for the second time in the span of a few weeks, I'm going to have to really reflect on what the fuck I'm doing on YouTube and what the point of this me communicating anything is. You know, I was looking forward to going back to just making the Jordan Peterson meme videos and applied sociology videos and fun stuff like that. But now it appears that we are on the verge of real material increase in conflict as the left and the right goad each other into civil war.
The best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material, so his death will mean nothing. It will activate no one. It will impact few. It's just great.
The whole point that the right is making is that Charlie Kirk did embody the literally talk to anyone, no matter how much they disagree mentality, and he was killed for it. And then you have demented mental crack whores like libs of TikTok saying, this is war, and the whole thing is just a cancerous mess. So I will be traveling for the next 10 days, assuming that air travel is not grounded in the event of a civil war. I will be keeping my eyes on the news and wondering to myself, to what degree do I care about these things because I'm obsessive and I care about conflict and ideas, versus to what degree do I care about these things because things are actually getting bad and we need somewhat reasonable people now more than ever. But regardless, good luck and Godspeed.